Okay, so I was dating this kid Max, and actually, technically, I still am. I was gonna break up with him a long time ago, but he had this notebook that has some very important information in it, kind of like some secrets of mine, and I needed it back. So that's why I was still dating him, which I got back the other day when I was with him. And I was made to walk around Portland all by myself, pissed off. So next time he calls me, I'm going to break up with him because he asked me, he's like, why do you even like me? I was like, you're out of my norm? I said, I really couldn't give him an answer. And, you know, I've been thinking about it, and he's right. If I don't have a good reason to be with him, why am I with him? So, anyway, this whole thing with Chad. He was staying at the tent with me a lot, and I told her, I said, you know, I hate not talking to you. I said, I just can't take it. I said, you know, it's just too much. I said, I have to talk to you. I said, I like you too much. And he's like, he's saying shit like, you want to be with me, baby? You know, so I guess we were going out, and we were gone for a little while, and then, I started calling him. He wouldn't answer any of my phone calls. I thought maybe I had done something, because I thought maybe he was mad because before we moved into the apartment, and me, Danielle, Des, and him were staying at this camper, me, Danielle, and Chad drugged Des, and with sleeping pills, because she was being a bitch and you just couldn't take it. So I had sleeping pills because I worked nights. We drugged her, and then she found out, and she filed a suit against Chad, but not against me, because technically she didn't drink the glass that I had made. We mixed it, we put it in her alcohol, and she didn't drink the glass I made because she was like, oh, it looks shook enough. She's like, I can't drink shook enough alcohol. So I was like, alright. So she didn't drink it, and then Danielle put hers in a bottle, and, you know, she drank that, and then Chad put his in a mug, and she drank that. So she had enough. She went right to sleep, and me, Danielle, and Chad would just, you know, all mess around and talking and whatnot. And so, but she dropped the charges on them. She also dropped the charges on the protection order that she gave him, because this beautiful little Pathfinder that she had, she tried to drive it. And the owner of the car is a truck driver, so he's never really home. And I guess she was mad at her mom and all hopped up on pills, and she took the Pathfinder and rammed it into the back end of the car. So she went to jail. So she dropped all the charges against Chad. And anyway, so me and Chad were together. And I don't know if we technically are anymore or whatever, but me and him were together. And, but he was a boy. I felt like he was a boy. I mean, he kept telling me he wasn't, and I understand. He's under a lot of stress, but he's going through a divorce, and he keeps having to go to court, like, with lawsuits and everything, just from his ex-wife. She's causing way too much problems, and so it's like, so I understand where he's coming from. And Chris was telling me that that Chad was telling him that he wasn't sure if he was ready for a relationship yet and everything like that, and I completely understand, you know, with all the trouble that he's going through. I completely understand. That's fine with me. I said, you know, I told Chad, I said, if we could just be friends, I said, you know, that would be good enough for me. Just as long as he's in my life at some point. I said I could be best friends with him, so whatever. As long as we're friends, that's all I care. So we're just friends now. And he called me last night for a booty call, and I'm like, no. I said, I'm working right now, sorry. So he was upset. He's like, well, I really want you, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, sorry, it's not gonna happen. Because of everything that's going on, I don't want, you know, mixed signals and flying around, so me and Chad are all good. Danielle, I swear to God, has a thing with my sloppy seconds because she's dating an ex-boyfriend of mine, and I'm worried because she told me that she was going to take my kids away from me, and now she's living down the street. So I have my babysitters, and my parents on watch for her. She's not allowed on the property near my kids. She's not allowed anywhere near them because I'm afraid that she's going to try to kidnap them or whatever. Because I could so see her doing that.